With that being said, what I want to do is I promised you all that I'd mention a stock that I actually started buying every now and then. I just like to throw that out there just in case. Actually, you know what? Here's something. I've been buying the dip in crypto, and so I want to. I'll put something in the comments. This is a list of my favorite cryptos. So if I think crypto. I believe in buying this dip. I think the dip is gonna pay off. So if you're a crypto investor, there's my list of favorite cryptos, and I'll put it also in the description of this video as well, so you can see it there. And then also one more thing to mention is the 2026 Black Wealth Calendar is now available. So if you want to, you become a product of what you do on a daily basis. So if you'd like to get a calendar, it's called the Black Wealth Rebellion. I am definitely a rebel when it comes to wealth. I don't have time for BS. I don't believe in waiting around for solutions that don't work. I want things that are actually proven by science to actually be effective, and that's what I'm into. So here is a link if you want to go take a look at the Black Wealth Calendar and just decide if it's something that can help you and your family. I find that if you have the principles right around you all the time, working out your economic mind is like working a muscle in the gym. You don't go to the gym one time, you go to the gym over and over and over, and you go there every day or every couple of days, and you form habits and patterns around it. And so, in my book, The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power, I talk a lot about habit formation around wealth building principles and how it's habit formation that drives culture. And when you have a culture that builds your economics, you're not running against the wind. You're not sort of trying to drag yourself up a hill. You're not swimming in molasses. You're not fighting against bad culture. You're actually being propelled by your environment. And that's what you actually want. So, all of you that have the ability to shape your environment, my belief, my hope is that I can improve your confidence and your energy level so that when you run into these shiftless, lazy sons of bitches that don't want you to get ahead, you're going to outclass them. You're going to outfocus them. You're going to be so relentlessly committed to the betterment of you and your family and your life and killing the generational curses that they won't be able to stop you. A determined person who knows who they are and knows what they want and knows what they're doing cannot be stopped by anybody. Give me a yes if you agree with that. Give me a yes if you're willing to hear me on this. This is what I want for you. This is what you need. You must be your own greatest cheerleader because this is not just a battle, economic battle. This is not just an intellectual battle. This really is a cultural battle. This is a spiritual battle. So what happens to black people, and it took me a long time to figure this out, is there's so many things out here that just kill our freaking spirit and tell you like, why should you try? Because you're black and you're not gonna win anyway. I saw a video where they were talking about all the horrible things that happen when you're a black boy and how being a black boy only means that people are gonna look at you funny, people are only gonna clutch their purses, people are gonna call you the N-word, they're not gonna want to give you jobs. And I get all that. I wrote a whole book about it. It was called What If George Bush Were a Black Man? I wrote this when I was on the faculty of Syracuse back in 2004. But then I got to the point where I was like, okay, so what's the goal? Is the goal for me to sit around and be depressed and be sad and only think about how limited I am as a black man? How the hell am I gonna change anything thinking like that? So I said, oh hell to the no. Like so don't tell me all the limitations that come with being black. Tell me about what the possibilities are. And then on top of that, I resent the fact that you think that my potential is going to be limited by whether or not white people like me. I don't care if they clutch their purse. Clutch your damn purse. I'll clutch mine too. I ain't got a purse, but I'll clutch my wallet. Right? You don't like me? Okay, well I don't like you either. You don't want to be my friend? That's okay. I got friends. Right?